Don't be raining, don't be raining, don't be raining. Screw it, I'll give it a try anyway. What I've been finding more with these vlogs is the importance of balance and how you find a balance between pursuing a passion and family life and work life and all the rest of it. So today's vlog is all about how you find the right balance. Well, there's filming in the rain and there's this. That would probably destroy my camera if I attempted it. Absolutely drenched. Right, so the rain's let up, I can actually do something. Head over to the Christmas market and let's get this thing done. First part about finding the right balance is knowing exactly what you want to achieve, because you want to make the very best use of your time. You want to define exactly what you want to talk about, who you want to talk to, who the audience is, and what you are interested in, because that's going to help you allocate your time accordingly. Plan out your topics up front in your notepad, in your calendar, so you know what is coming up and when. If you react too late, if you try and get to stuff just when it turns up, then that's going to impact your content, it's going to impact how happy you are about everything, and it's going to impact how good you really deliver on. So you're always having your content schedules predictable, you can work it around all of your other commitments, and when you go to deliver, you're delivering absolutely high quality content that's planned out, and you know exactly how it's going to look. So once you've got all your content planned out, then you've got to start thinking about what frequency you're going to post all this content at. Make sure you don't commit something that you can't deliver. It still needs to be regular, but something that you can keep up to, and then manage the expectations of your audience. And then what you can start doing is batching out your content. Now, batching is a really good way to establish good balance when you're creating content. Let me try this whole segment on the way down the hill to Kilter. Start batching your content, putting it all together into one single spot where you prioritize everything and you bang it all out in a really short period of time, which means that you get loads done really quickly. Oh, did it! Oh, was that really worth the shot? Batching's a really good way to establish good balance when you're creating content. Allocate some time when you are going to try and do as much as possible in that time. It's going to be really focused time where you are into content production, several podcasts or several videos in that time, and you know exactly what you're going to create, and it gives you more space to be more creative, to think about what you want to cover more. And of course you can have that conversation with friends and family to say, you know, this time is allocated to this specifically, and you can protect that time so that you know that time isn't going to be infringed on by anything else. That's going to help get you a really, really good balance. Wet. So one of the big things about achieving balance is knowing when your energy is at its highest and when you're actually motivated to create your content, because the worst thing that can happen is you end up planning in your content to create around your low motivation times. Start becoming more aware of when you are most motivated to create your content and when you're going to really deliver quality content, and try and plan that into your overall calendar, into your prioritization, to protect those times so that you can go off and do that. You might be a morning person, you might be an afternoon person, you might be an evening person, and your job might put you in a position where you're working in your full-time job when you're at your most productive time. So you'll need to start thinking about how do you become more productive, or how can you tailor your day to give you that more productive or higher energy point outside of everything else you've got going on, so you can plan in your content. Because if you try and produce when you don't have the energy, when you're outside of your tiger time, it's going to really bring you down. You're not going to feel like you're creating the quality you want to do. It's going to feel like a drag. You're going to put it off, amongst other things, and it's going to really infringe on you creating and enjoying it, because ultimately this process is something you want to enjoy. Right, let's go. Finally home in my comfy clothes. So the last bit about managing the balance is making time for the things that you want to do, like having those hard conversations with the family, with the friends, and slotting in all of those batching schedules and those calendar schedules. Once you've got it all planned out, the hardest bit is executing on it. You can't just do it for a week or two and then suddenly you lose the schedule and then everything's reactive. It's got to be something that you build into a habit and you continue to do. Push through that and get it done no matter what. Have your camera on you at all times, especially if you're someone like me who works in B-roll into their videos. B-roll is all around you all the time, but you've got to have your camera on you to capture decent B-roll. So I've started trying to make a habit of just carrying my camera at all times. Even if I have absolutely no plans to do any filming, there's something that will come up that will make for a good shot or a good couple of seconds or a good bit of B-roll that I can weave into my story. You can achieve a lot in a small amount of time if you're disciplined, if you're habitual about it, and you really focus on what you want to achieve. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about how you can immerse yourself in learnings from professionals and how you can learn super fast, which means that you can improve the quality of your videos really quick. And that's where we want to get to next. Once we get in the habit of creating, we want to start making what we create a higher and higher quality, and that is all in my next vlog. So I hope that's been helpful. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe by hitting the subscribe link below. If you want to hear from me, make sure you hit that notifications bell and get the latest update. Awesome to be with you at the moment. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you all again next time. Bye. So I've been waiting ages to get this, and I'm really excited because it's going to really help my vlogging. Let's look in it. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe by hitting that link below. If you want to hear more from me, hit that bell icon and get notifications. See you soon.